Welcome to Mishna study, Masechet Kilayim Perek Mishna Vav. In this Mishnah, we're going to speak about someone who saw vegetables in his vineyard. And now, does he go? Does he pick them up in time? Does he uproot them in time? So it's really building off last Mishnah, because if you remember last Mishnah, we said if someone plants a vegetable in his vineyard, Ve'am Kayim, right? Or if he leaves it in his vineyard, right? Both of those are going to be Asur. So now our Mishnah speaks about someone who sees it in his vineyard, and how long after he notices it, does he need to uproot it by? Or does it turn into something where he is mekayem, he actually helps sustain it by leaving it there long enough? So that's what we're going to speak about. Someone sees vegetables in his vineyard. He says, look, when I get to it, I'm walking in that direction, right? When I get up to harvesting, the grapes, when I get up to that spot, whatever it may be, when I walk past it, I will go ahead and pick it out. I will uproot it. Mutar, everything's okay, right? He didn't plant it there himself. He didn't leave it there, extra long. Once he gets there, I'll uproot it. Then everything's allowed. The grapes are allowed. He's allowed to even maybe eat that vegetable, right? But let's say he says, he passes it. He passes it. He said, on my way back, let me come get it. Now he already left it there. He left it there for, knowingly as he passed it by. So now the Mishnah says, imosif b'matayim asur. Now we say, if it added 1/200th, right? If it added an extra 0.5% in growth, then it's going to be asur, right? Vegetables are going to be asur. The grapes around are going to be asur. It'll go back to the law of last Mishnah that it's Mekadesh 16 amot in each direction. So that's the law. Now, how do we figure out what 1/200th is? How do we figure that measurement? Oh, if it grew an extra 200th, it's going to be asur. How do we figure that out? So Rambam says, for example, if we took that plant, right, that vegetable, right, and we said that if we were to cut it right now, it would take 200 hours to dry off, right? At that point, it will lose all its moisture. It'll be dry. So that means it grew. We're going to assume at that point, we can treat it as if it grew 200 hours because it will take 200 hours to dry out. We'll assume it grew 200 hours. And therefore, if a person leaves it one more hour, right, that's going to be considered 1/200th, and that'll be asur. And this is what the Gemara meant. Loket echad umaniach echad. He picks one and he leaves one. Mashe ze pohed ze mosif. Whatever one detracted, right, meaning in moisture and its wetness, the other one was mosif. The other one added to it, and that's what Rambam explains with this adding a measurement of 1/200th